Right, so it's the 12th of December today. I've got a package here which I can't show you the other side because it's got my address on it. But if I can show part of it. Look at the mud on there. This came from Every, and the amount of bloody mud, and it looks like they've had to reseal it because there's some tape on there. So it looks like at some point it has come open. It's a bit battered as well. This came from Zavvi. Yeah, it looks like they've had to reseal this up actually a bit. But it's still amazingly sealed. Space Jam: A New Legacy. I've already got this on Steelbook. But this was... I found out from one of my viewers in the comment section that this was on sale for just £3. Yeah, you can get the Steelbook for £3 on Zavvi. And if you're a Red Carpet member like I am, which you should get if you use Zavvi at all, because for £10 a year you get free delivery, which is worth it, and you also get a couple of exclusive offers. But yeah, £3 this cost me, so I'm just going to keep this one sealed. But yeah, it is worth it if you are all curious, because even if you don't want the 4K disc, it comes with the Blu-ray as well, so yeah. Though I will admit I've had no desire to re-watch this film. Even though I've got it, I've literally never went back and watched it. So, yeah. Even though I remember it being alright. Like, I don't think it to be the worst thing ever. The worst ever film, you know, compared to some people. Anyway, let's open this packet from Rare Waves. It's a little bit damaged on that corner, I might see. But yeah, this is a Bendy Tales figure. Collect them all. The fact that they've sent it in the bloody packet like that rather than a box, it's not too bad, I guess. But yeah, there we go. There we go. You can pick these up actually. I remember Forbidden Planet had them for £5, and then the other ones from Rare Waves as well. I've been waiting, by the way, over a week for a lot of this stuff, because Royal Mail has been crap recently. Here we are. So, I decided to pick this up from Rare Waves. It was, I think it was £20. And this is brand new. This is brand new sealed still. Like new stock that they've had. New old stock that they've had for this long. But yeah, this is Ratchet and Clank Nexus. Which, this is the last Ratchet and Clank game to be released on the PS3. And it was the last game for quite a while. This was a 3-year gap between this and Ratchet and Clank PS4, the remake. And then there was the biggest gap ever, a 4-year gap. No, 5-year gap actually, between that and Rift Apart. Yeah, it's weird to think that there used to be one nearly every year, or some cases every single year, or some cases a couple in a year, whereas now it's just like, oh, it's been just like big gaps. So that, yeah, the reason I picked this up brand new is because used copies normally go for around like £15, £16, £17 used on eBay. So it's just like, you know what, for a few quid more, I can buy one brand new, like brand new old stock that they've had on there for God knows how long. Yeah, the rendering on that, I don't know. It looks I don't know what it is, but it doesn't look. Looks a bit ugly rendered. Interestingly, this is in only 720p, which is interesting because this is one of the previous games released. What year was this released? It was released a good few years before, but this supports 1080i, whereas this one is 720p only. Which is weird because they're both Insomniac. It's not like it changed developers or anything. Oh wow, a booklet. Bloody hell. For 2013, and it's a fairly thick one. It's a fairly thicker one. That might be because it's also... Has it got multiple languages and No, it hasn't. It is just all English, yeah. Yeah, wow. To release a booklet of this thickness back in 2013. Yeah. That's nice. That is included. And yeah, this may be also new plastic smell and perfectly clean disc. This may be the last ever brand new PS3 game I ever get. So yeah, there we go. There we go. That may be the last ever brand new PS3 game I ever get. Not the last PS3 game I'll ever get. But it'll be the last one I get that is brand new, sealed, most likely, unless I find a really good deal on some of them. But yeah. There we go, people. There we go. So, yeah. I don't know. Don't know about that. That's a bit bent there. Box is a bit bent. It's not too bad, I guess. I was expecting worse, to be honest. I was expecting worse, but still. There we go. I'm still waiting on stuff, though. I'm still waiting on quite a few things that still haven't bloody arrived. And I know it's near Christmas time, but even in November and even back into October, Royal Mail were getting shit. So, yeah. But there we go, people. There we go. Alright, so it's the 13th of December today. Packet here. And this is again an early Christmas present of my friend. You might remember, for those who have been watching, I don't know what order these videos are coming out or when they're coming out, but he initially got me Take That Back for Good vinyl, which had to be returned because it was scratched and was unlistenable. So then got another one. And I should have checked if it was from a different seller. I don't know if it was or wasn't, but it was an ex-jukebox one. And that one was pretty much just as bad as the first one. So yeah, instead, these were £6. Some cassettes. Yeah, Michael Jackson, History Book 1. Now, I do have one of these cassettes already. Yeah. This one I already have. But yeah, basically it was the same price to get both of these and that, and the one I had wasn't in the greatest nick. Yeah. Now these originally would have came in a box with a booklet, but yeah, they don't have that. But the advantage to that is, for me at least, is that they'll just go in my cassette drawers. Now, let me just test out and see if they are working. So we'll see. So cassette 1 is working perfectly fine. That's good. It's good because the one I had before needed. It does work now, but it needed lubricating, which is sometimes the case. It just depends where the cassettes are being stored and how often or lack thereof that they've been played. Excuse me. It works as well, so yeah, there we go, all happy. Happy days. No. Go back. There we are. So yeah, third time was the charm apparently, or third time lucky. So yeah, thank you for them. Thank you for them, and that he actually did get me something I wanted. So yeah, I'm gonna put this back in because it hasn't rewound all the way back to the beginning. There we go. So yeah, happy days, people, happy days. Alright, so it's the 14th of December. Finally got some Royal Mail packages, because Royal Mail, my god, like, they're just being unbelievably slow, and I know Christmas season, blah blah blah, but they've been shit for the past like 3 months, and that, like, this year is just being a massive downward spiral for them. Funko, why have you put it? Luckily this one thankfully isn't too badly. Oh god, what the hell happened there? That's bloody... What the hell's happened there? Okay, one, Funko, will you stop putting figures in a box that is too small for it? With no packing material. So yeah, I'm going to have to get on Funko again. This one I actually mostly paid with a voucher. Because if for those who remember last time, this one isn't as bad. But the last time I got a figure from them, it was crushed into a box that was too small for it. And they've done it again. Yeah, but what the hell's happened there? That's all bloody torn and that. So yeah, and they're clearly not used to collectors, because well, the customer service certainly isn't. So yeah. But anyway, there's the Nutcracker Foxy figure, which I'm having a bit of trouble getting the camera to focus on it because it's reflecting off everything. There we go. Yeah, it looks a lot more orange actually than the promo pictures initially looked. And interestingly, there's no exclusive sticker on there. Interesting. Because, well, in the US, I think this might be exclusive to Walmart. I'm not sure. But the weird thing was, here in the UK, for some reason, this initially was put up on their website as coming soon, or notify me when available. Then it went off their website for like 2 months, and literally just, I think it was like a week or two ago, it finally went back up on the website, so yeah, bloody, all I can see is weird shit. And yeah, Royal Mail have continued the thing of using vinyl records as trays and putting these really tight elastic bands around them, and that to really ensure that, you know, they're going to get damaged. Great. It doesn't help though that these boxes are, well, flimsy as fuck. This one feels very light actually. What did I just do with that knife? There we go. I tell you what, I put something down. Whenever I put something down, it just bloody vanishes half the time. Like, for example, I've had a bottle of this hand sanitizer. I use the same bottle and just refill it all the time. And last night I lost it and I still can't find it because I had to use a different bottle I had of this, thankfully. Yeah, it's just stuff like that, and I don't know how that one went missing. Alright, so this is Linkin Park Live Broadcast 2001 vinyl. And basically, this is the second one I've had to order. Because the first one I ordered was from I Have It. And unfortunately, they never dispatched it. They never dispatched it, and it had been a month, and I'd been messaging them. I think I messaged them several times. Oh, it's bloody split there. That's irritating. But as long as there isn't any damage to it, then fine. But yeah, basically I messaged them I think 4 or 5 times. They never replied to me until eventually when I messaged them for a 5th time, say, because I saw that Rare Waves had this, and I just said, look, I want to cancel my order. Then they immediately got back and went, okay, we'll cancel your order. Yeah. Alexa, stop. Yeah, So the sleeve it came in, and that may have been split, but that's alright, because thankfully, because amazingly this one has actually survived intact. That's interesting, the way they've... Okay, oh, okay. So yeah, they've just packaged it in one of these inner sleeves, which saves me a job. So this is just white vinyl. If you put it up to the light, you can sort of see a certain pattern on there through there, slightly. But yeah, there we go. This is one of those like official bootleg type ones. But yeah, this was on HMV, I remember. It was on HMV, but at the time of recording, it's sold out and awaiting more stock. So hopefully more stock comes in there. Though it was more expensive at HMV at Rare Waves. I can't remember how much it was. The only reason I didn't order it from them in the first place is because I Have It was the only ones that had it, along with HMV, though HMV it was more expensive. Yeah. I can't remember how much this was. Was there an invoice that fell to the floor? Yes, there was. So this was £32.08. So, yeah. I think HMV it was like £35 or £40, something like that. At least at the time, so... Yeah, amazingly I've got a record from Rare Waves that was perfectly fine for the, pretty much other than that, out of plastic sleeve. But, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'll place that. I don't mind that. Let's try with the second one. I'm still waiting on a load of replacement records, actually, from Rare Waves. And a load of other packages. So, yeah. By the way, yeah, that took over a week to arrive. That is taking, I think, nearly 2 weeks to arrive. Oh! So this is an early Christmas present of my friend, which again, he ordered over a week ago. Again from Rare Waves, but this is from their eBay site, and I think it's arrived intact. So this is the Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart soundtrack. This is the Light in the Attic exclusive red and pink vinyl. There's a bunch of different colours this one. Yeah, this was just on sale. The only reason I got him to order it from eBay rather than their own website is because their eBay store, it was cheaper. So a slight bit of damage in that top corner there. It's not too bad, I guess. I think, oh, and that bottom corner as well. It's because it's been pressed against so hard. This is I think the reason it hasn't got too damaged is because this is I've noticed this is very thick cardboard. I do quite like the artwork on this. It's using a bit of concept art there. You can see Clank and Ratchet there. There we go. If I open it up again, I'm trying to get this on camera. There we go. Yeah, I might message him about that, see if he can get any money back or even a replacement one sent. But I can live with that one. But you know, there's a slight bit of damage there, so you know I'm going to try and claim on it. Because I want my records to be basic. I want them to be perfect. So that is just track listing and credits and stuff. Just plop that down. Let's have a look at the record. It's oh yes. Now, someone had an argument with me because I called splatter vinyl, I called marble vinyl splatter vinyl. To be honest, you can call it either or. I think 99% of people don't really give a shit. So I'm going to call it splatter vinyl. Some people might like to call it marbled vinyl. Yeah, it is a little bit thin. It's not ridiculously thin, but it is a bit thin. It is quite nice though, it does look really nice. I do quite like it. There's the design. And that. God, I really need a drink of water. Oh! God. You know, I should always get stuff out beforehand, shouldn't I? But I never bloody do. That's an outer sleeve. Where are my inner ones? There they are. So yes, thank you to him and that for getting me this for Christmas. And before someone's asking again, he's already gotten his presents early from me. In fact, he's had his for over a month now. There's the inner sleeve. Yeah. Don't know what the quality is from this. I'm assuming this will be a... Is this a... Who pressed this? Looks like Sony did themselves. Which makes sense because they do have a record label. In fact, I think they have several now. Is there anything in there? No download code. Also, I'm not sure whether this is the entire soundtrack or whether it is just a condensed version, because sometimes they do that. It doesn't want to go in. There we go. Put that in first and then slide this in. This is made of thick cardboard though, which I am glad. I wish all records were made of this really thick cardboard. I'll put that in later because I'm having bloody trouble getting that back in. But yeah, this is just to show it's made of very, very thick cardboard rather than the thin, crappy stuff. So I think that's why it hasn't got dinted and that. I think LP2 is the same, if I remember rightly. Yeah. So there we are, there's the second LP. Which again, happy to have this. So it was just because basically we're struggling to find something for me for Christmas. So yeah, I was just looking on eBay one day and I spotted this and I was just like, yeah, you know what, I shall have that. Which, by the way, Rift Apart, really good Ratchet and Clank game, really like that one. Though I didn't play it on a PS5, I played it on PC. And because, yeah, just like, when basically the only console exclusive at the minute that you want to play is Spider-Man 2, which will most likely eventually come to PC, like the first Spider-Man did. Because, like, yeah, because, like, you know, I've got to save myself some money somehow, especially when I'm buying all these expensive vinyl records. Though this one wasn't, thankfully, and I didn't pay for it. Hooray. So yeah, this is available in a bunch of different colours, but I prefer the red one. And that. So, yay. Then the final record, the third and final one. So far we've had a decent run on Rare Waves, nothing too major. Again, what the fuck did I do with that knife? There it is. Oh! We finally got a replacement one. I was wondering whether they'd thank them or not. So yeah, this is my replacement pink Trustfall vinyl. Which, my god, is actually perfectly fine. I'm just double checking everywhere. Yeah, this one I'm just going to keep sealed because initially I ordered one from Rare Waves, one from Amazon. And the reason is because the one from Amazon appeared to be splatter vinyl or marbled vinyl, whatever you want to call it. Whereas the Rare Waves one was just solid colours. However, nope, that wasn't the case. All of them are the same. I don't know about the US one because I haven't seen anyone in the bloody US unbox it or point it out or anything. So yeah, I've got no idea what the US version of this looks like. But yeah, my Rare Rays one initially was damaged. They've sent me a replacement, so yeah, I could have cancelled the order, to be honest, if I wanted to by that point. But yeah, I don't know whether I should keep it as a spare or sell it or what, but there we go, people. There we go.